With everything is burning out. You're something you have the opportunity. Whoa. Hey, don't you just love it when you post something on Instagram and you tag a famous person in it and they like it? That's 2 members. I posted my last cover, my Frozen cover by State Champs, and I tagged them in it, and I got a response for the opening riff from their drummer, Evan, and I was like, that's sick! I'll put the little screenshot right there. And then I just posted the fact that I posted the full cover on YouTube, and their bass player just liked it. Living my best life. Welcome back to another episode of My Story Monday. Today I am so excited to talk about something that I was super excited to be a part of, and it is Camp Rocstar. So what Camp Rocstar is, it's a week-long program. It's also a year-round program if you join the academy, but I'm going to focus on the week-long program. So what it is you go in and they put you in a band with other musicians around your age, and then they put you through vocal, drum, guitar. They put you through lessons of whatever your instrument is for the week. And then at the end of the week, they just have a rock concert. It's so much fun. So I was introduced to it by my history teacher from middle school. He's one of the founders and one of the people that helps run it. His name is John Akers. But I was really pushed to do it by my parents. I was always a little bit nervous just because it's something that's out of my comfort zone, even though I'm like really social and I do things like this, post videos on YouTube. I've always had like that fear that I'm gonna join and just not be up to par with the musicians that are playing with me. But I had my last year to possibly do it was last summer, and so I decided it was time. It was time to give it a shot and see. I didn't want to regret not doing it, and I'm so glad I did it because I definitely would have regretted it. So let me walk you through day 1. Okay, so Monday morning, what you do is you meet up at the St. John Fisher College Park and Ride. And the founder, Elvio Fernandez, who is also the keyboard player for Daughtry, he shows up with a limo bus. And it's sort of to give you the Rocstar experience and just sort of let you know what it's like to ride in a limo. So he comes, he says a couple opening words, gives you your t-shirt that has their logo on it for the week, and then you get on the bus and you ride to wherever they're hosting it. They host it at a different school. It just depends on the year, really. This year, I think we were in Webster. So once you get to the school, everyone files into the auditorium, which is where the main stage is for Friday night. And then one at a time, you sort of go up and you audition. It's not really like auditioning, like, oh, if you don't do good, you're not going to be in the camp. It's just sort of to give a feel of what's going to be, like, who's going to be with who. And so everybody goes through and auditions, plays a little bit of their instrument. If you're a singer, you sing maybe a verse and a chorus of a song. And once you're done auditioning and everybody's done, they just ship you off to lunch for a little bit. And they meet and try to just decide who's going to be in what band. So when you come back from lunch, you meet together, and every day of the week they have a different guest performer. It's someone who has been through camp, someone who might be in their year-long academy camp, and just knows a little bit about writing music, playing out, doing the band stuff, being in a band, or being a solo artist. And so you meet, you figure out who your band is for the week, and you go through a little seminar with the artist that was in academy or whoever the guest performer is for the day. And then they sort of ship you off to start coming up with your band name, some of the songs you might want to cover. You do 2 or 3 songs. If you're having trouble putting together a song, you might actually only do 1. But somewhere between 1 to 3 songs for Friday. And you just pick what songs you're trying to do. So Tuesday through Thursday, you're on sort of the same schedule. You come in and you get your opening remarks, and then you're sectioned off into 3 different activities, sort of. You have stage time, which is when you get to come on stage and just sort of figure out how it's going to look, how everything's going to sound when you're in the auditorium. You have your lessons, which is when you meet with a vocal coach, a drum coach, guitar coach, bass coach, key coach. Literally, whatever instrument you're playing, there's a coach for it. And you just sort of work with them on different things to help improve your song and make it sound more complete, more like the original, or even if it's a little bit different, you just make it sound more professional and sound better. And the third thing is practice time, which is when you gather with all your bandmates and you just sort of hash out your set. You try to figure out what blends well, oh, do we need to work on harmonies, all that sort of stuff. Friday is the big rock day. They've started tearing down for, well, if it's the second week. I did the second week, and they do 2 weeks for the summer. But they started tearing everything down, and so it was sort of just a relaxing day. You got to just sort of live the Rocstar life. You hang out with your friends, talk, relax, and then closer towards the actual show time, they have someone come in to do hair and makeup. They have a photographer, so you can do a little band photo shoot and an individual photo. And then you go play your show. So a little bit about my personal experience with Camp Rocstar. I was in a great band. I was with just a great group of people. We called ourselves Premium Bananas, and our logo was an apple. The songs we played were Trip Switch by Nothing But Thieves, Under Pressure by Queen and David Bowie, and Are You Gonna Be My Girl by Jet. Overall, I had a blast. Working with my vocal coach, Tina, was so much fun. She's just a big ball of energy, and she was just a blast to spend time with and get to know. Everybody there was insanely personable. Like, everyone made you feel like you were a part of the Camp Rocstar family, which was something that I was so excited about. Going into it, seemed like there was a decent amount of people who had done this in previous years. So people were going up and during the auditions, and they were asking, like, oh, how many years have you done Camp Rocstar? And they're like, oh, this is my 4th year. And I was kind of nervous the first day because I was like, this is my first year. I don't want to get linked in with cliques. Like, I don't want to be, like, sort of outcast because I haven't been there for the past couple years. But it was nothing like that at all. Everybody was insanely welcoming. And I just, like, as soon as you did your audition, people were like, yep, you're a part of the family now, which was super cool. Unfortunately, for the week that I was there, Elvio could only be there on Monday. He had to go play shows with Daughtry for the rest of the week. But meeting Elvio and getting to talk to him, he actually suggested that my band play Under Pressure, which was, at first we were just sitting there thinking, like, what? Why us? Like, that's an insanely challenging song vocally and just altogether, making it sound good, and it's got such a reputation as a famous song that it's one that's some big footprints to fill there, big shoes to fill. And so when Elvio asks, you do it. That's just what we did. And so we worked really hard to put that song together, and in the end, he was right. It sounded phenomenal. Overall, I would definitely recommend Camp Rocstar to anybody. If you're interested in doing it, shoot me a message. I'll talk to you more about what you have to do to get in and just sort of talk to you more about the experience. After Camp Rocstar, the people that I spent time with there have become awesome supporters of my band, of my solo projects, and just great friends. Everybody that was in my band I still talk to every once in a while, and everybody that was in the different bands I still talk to. Everyone's putting out their own music now, and so it's cool to just sort of support the group. I go out to some of the shows that they play. When we played the Skate to End Hate, we had a lot of the members of Camp Rocstar come out from Webster and Penfield and just different places just to come see Element 36 and see the project that I was working on. There was actually even one time when we played the Smokin' Eagle Barbecue Battle of the Bands Round 2, where we had one of the members that I met in camp come and sing a song with us. She did The Bad Guy by Billie Eilish with us. So overall, if you are a musician and you are looking to just have some fun for a week over the summer and learn and just play music, if this is something that you love to do, Camp Rocstar is the way to go. They also have Academy, Camp Rocstar Academy, which is a year-long program where they teach you more about how to build a brand and how to play more shows, and they help you book shows. But I was not in Academy, and I'm not in Academy yet. So I can't talk about that right now, but that is definitely a conversation for another episode of my Story Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will leave links to Camp Rocstar's social media and their website down below, along with my social media links. Feel free to shoot me a message and we can talk about it. To all my camp friends, if you're watching this video, I love you so very much. And to all these staff and the people that made Camp Rocstar happen, you guys are phenomenal. So thank you very much. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.